Who is J.Slow? I don't know, but I'm about to find out. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK Pop, and welcome back to another music video reaction. Today, we don't have, this is the day after XO pretty much released. There is not a major release now today, but keeping up with what I'm trying to do, a reaction a day, pretty much. We've got J.Slow, a hip-hop artist who I have no idea. I know nothing about this guy. So I'm interested. We're going to learn about him, who he is, if I like his music right now, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe. Yes, we are indeed. See, that was Funky Town. That just sounded funny as hell. This is some more serious hip hop, like more like, yeah, this is different from like what we've been hearing. I've been listening to recently, for sure. Yeah, you know. I do actually enjoy this. I mean, this isn't really, you know, I like more like the laid back. What? Did he just say? Anyway, as I was saying, I kind of like the more, you know, like laid back, chilled, relaxed hip hop stuff. What are you? That's not nice. You should not be doing that. I'm just kidding. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, I generally don't like this kind of music, this kind of hip hop, but I don't know. This isn't so as like, you know, aggressive and, you know, that gangster rap. You know, the music track is thin. There aren't very many instruments and all that stuff going on with it, which is good. I mean, that's what I like the most about this song right now. It's just that, like, even though obviously it's an aggressive song, I don't know. We'll talk about it more, elaborate after. But what? I don't know why. Whenever all of a sudden they just drop something like something in Korean and then fuck, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why? Why do you have to do that? I don't know. I like it. It's good. This is actually really enjoyable. I like it. It's good. See, like this beat bit right here. This is good. I actually like the feel of this. It's, you know, it just kind of feels good. That was actually, like as I was saying, that was actually surprisingly good. Not surprisingly good. I had no idea what to even be expecting from this, but considering the kind of music and the, you know, style that this is and all that, it's not really my kind of thing, but it was very, very pleasing. I did like it a lot. As I started going into in detail during the video, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but hey, I did it anyway. But like I was saying, when I listen to hip hop, I like, you know, more like the laid back, you know, relaxed, like I would say, you know, I don't know, like acoustic sort of hip hop, if that makes any sense, where it's not really so, you know, it doesn't have like the heavy bass. It's not like, you know, pounding, punching me in the head sort of things, you know, if that makes any sense. It's not, I don't like the aggressive sort of hip hop with the, you know, the music track being super aggressive. And you know, I guess what generally would be labeled as gangster rap or whatever, sort of, whatever you want to label it as. That's not really my thing. But this song is kind of the music that I don't generally like, but it's a bit toned down. Actually, it's not a bit toned down, it's really toned down. And, you know, I think what that really is all about, or what gives it that feeling for me at least, is the fact that the music track is very, very thin. When I say thin, though, I mean, like, there aren't very many, like, instruments that are going on. Like, maybe one that are, you know, playing at the same time, or at any given time. It's probably one or two or three, possibly. And it gives it a really, you know, it doesn't, I mean, you still get the heavy sound, you know, because the bass and, you know, whatever other sort of stuff is going on in there, gives you the heavy, you know, sound that you get from the aggressive sounding stuff with the heavy bass beat. But on the other hand, it's just actually really light, because there isn't anything else that's you know, emphasizing that heavy pounding bass in this. It's just the bass backed up with some other, you know, light sounding instruments that are, you know, accentuating that bass beat, which is really fantastic. I really, really, really liked it. It was really good. That was what I liked the most about it. And then again, you know, the rap, I don't think that they were taking themselves way too seriously, like trying to be the most gangster people on the planet. I mean, of course, you know, you gotta, it kind of goes with the whole feel, the style and all that stuff. You kind of have to, you know, act like you are the most badass person in the world. It just kind of goes with the genre most of the time, generally speaking. But, you know, I didn't feel that it was too ridiculous, which, you know, a lot of times I'm like, you're a little, just tone it down a little bit. Take yourself a little bit more seriously. You know, you don't have to be, you know, an exaggerated badass to be a badass, if that makes any sense, which, you know, I see quite frequently with the hip hop stuff. But, you know, this one was like, this dude knows what he's all about, and he has a, you know, confidence and whatever. You know what I'm, it wasn't like overblown, his you know, presence and, you know, the stage personality, I guess you could say, which was good. I mean, the song, it was one of those, you know, heavy and aggressive songs, but it wasn't like over the top and overly aggressive, which was just really, really, it just sat really well with me. So I really, really, really liked this. A very, very big surprise, I guess you can say, from, you know, when I first started this song to the end. I was surprised with how much I actually liked it. So that's all I've got to say. Quite a lot. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I have a lot to say, and this is one of those songs that I had a lot to say about. So I want to know what you thought of the song, if you've listened to it. If you haven't, then you probably should, so you can have an opinion on this. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. I really want to hear what you have to say. Also, get connected with me on social media. Follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, ask me questions on AskFM, and you can even message me on KakaoTalk. My links and my KakaoTalk username are in the description box below. Use those to get in touch with me. And that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.